Hello everyone and welcome back to Emma's Beauty Box. So today's video is going to be an in-depth tutorial on how I do my eyebrows. So this video has been inspired by Benefit Cosmetics. So I use Benefit all the time for my brows. I've been using them for months and months, if not years now. I posted a video on Instagram the other day. I went on and Benefit had liked one of my photos and I got super excited. I was like, oh my god, someone at Benefit has seen my photo and liked it. So I thought, why not do a tutorial on how I use their products. So there are two products from Benefit that I always use for my brows. One of which is the Benefit KaBrow, and I use shade number 2. So it's just like a pomade. Mine is really old now, I've been using it for ages, and it just comes in a little pot and it has a brush with it too. And I didn't realise until I've been using this for like weeks and weeks that you can actually put the brush in the end. Like I was literally using it like this, like trying to get in there with my brows. But anyways, so I tend to use this one more when I'm going for that more glam, full coverage. Like I want my brows to last all night long. That is when I will use my KaBrow. But day to day, I have started recently using the Precisely My Brow. I thought I would never be converted from using the KaBrow, but after using this, I absolutely love it. It's so easy, it's so quick to use. It has a spoolie one end and then the pencil the other end. Now mine has sadly actually run out, so I cannot unfortunately show it you today, but I would 100% recommend. I would definitely be buying it again. This is in shade number 2 as well. So in terms of tools that I use for my brows, I use this brush right here, and this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So it's either the number 12 or the number 7, but it's actually rubbed off, but I will link it down below. And again, this comes with a spoolie at one end. It has an angled brush at the other end. I would highly recommend, if you are going to use a pomade or a gel or anything like that, investing in a brush like this. So just to give you a little background on my brows, so as you can see, I've not got anything on them right now and they are looking pretty sparse. So they're really blonde as well. They're just like non-existent really. So I do get HD brows done every kind of 5 to 6 weeks, and they will tint them, wax them, thread them, trim them, and just make them look fabulous. But at the moment I'm due to get them done next week, so this is kind of as bad as they're gonna get. If I just zoom you in, so I fell victim when I was younger to the cool 90s trend where it was really cool to have tiny thin eyebrows. So as you do at that age, I plucked all my hairs out and now I'm desperately trying to grow them back and I can't, and it's really sad and really disappointing, but I'm doing the best that I can. So as you can see, I do have hairs growing back here, but they are still very sparse and there are still gaps, so I do definitely benefit from filling them in. Okay, so now you're all filled in on the brow situation that we're working with, I am going to get right into the tutorial. So firstly, what I do is I just brush through my brow with the spoolie just to make sure all the hairs are pointing in the direction that I want them to. And then what I will do is I will take the angled brush and just dip it into the pomade. Now mine is a little bit dry now, so I do like to kind of work it in there and just warm up the product, so then it's ready to apply to the brows. The KaBrow does dry quite quickly, so you do kind of have to work some speed. I mean, you don't have to go too fast, but anyways. So what I like to do is I will start kind of a third of the way along the brow and just start lightly stroking through the brow with the product, and I will just kind of run it up and down, just really slowly building the arch of the brow, and then I will come down and just map out the tail of the brow. So if you're struggling on where your brow should start and finish, if you get your brush or a pen or anything, if you just put next to your nose, that is the point at which where your brow should start. And if you just do this and line it up with the end of your eye, that is where your brow should end, just to balance out your face and make sure you've got the right length going on. So this is going to be kind of quite a full-on brow. Like I said earlier, usually if I'm going for more of a daytime look, I would use the pencil because it's creates a much softer, less dramatic look. And you can really just build up the thickness and the arch to whatever kind of length that you're happy with. So I think I'm going to leave that there for now. Then moving on to the front of the brow, I will dip back in really lightly. And making sure there's not too much product on the brush, I will just lightly map out the front of the brow. And then turning the brush kind of on its side like this, I will just flick upwards using whatever is left on the product. And I don't like to go in with too much product. I want that kind of natural fade and gradient look whilst creating enough kind of volume of hair strokes there for it to look natural. And I just kind of keep working through and flicking up that product until I'm happy with it. Then I will just go in with my spoolie just to blend all that product through. And you can see I've still kind of got little bits of gaps, so I will just go back in over the top of that just to fill that in. And I'm literally pressing on so lightly here just so we can get that kind of hair stroke effect as much as possible. I think I'm pretty happy with that. You can just see kind of how much that then shapes your face and just really finishes off a simple makeup look. Like, I just have daytime makeup on right now, but if I didn't have my brows done, I don't know, it just feels like there's something missing. Like, this side I'm like, yes, good, ready to go. And then this side I'm like, something's missing, it's my brows. Then you can just go in with a pencil brush or a small shader brush and just any highlighter. I'm just going to use the sleek one, and you can just highlight that brow bone. Just to make it really pop. And then finally, to set it all in place, I do like to go in with a brow gel, and this one is just from L'Oreal. And I will kind of scrape off the excess because I don't want like a big clump of gel in my brow. And just really lightly, I'll just go over to make sure the hairs are set into place. And this really helps me because the hairs at the front of my brows, because they are so sparse, they do tend to grow in slightly different directions. So the brow gel just helps kind of set them all in place. Okay, so I'm just going to go off and finish the other brow. Hopefully I will get them to match, and I will be right back. And that is both brows now complete. Okay, so I am back and I have finished off both brows now, and my makeup is fully finished and I'm ready to go. So the lipstick I'm wearing is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Crush. It's my first time wearing it and I'm actually really loving the colour. I was looking for kind of like that nice pale winter nude, and although it's not quite as pale as I was looking for, I think it is still perfect for winter. If you would like to see how I did the rest of my makeup, I will link a couple of my recent videos down below. They are Christmas party inspired, so if you're looking for a full glam festive makeup look perfect for the holiday season, then go check those out. I will also leave my Instagram link down below as well. I really hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some kind of inspiration or helped you learn something about how to do your brows. If it did, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos from me. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.